Something spiritual is attached to you. And you're not alone in feeling constantly watched when no one is there. And these negative telepathic comments about others that aren't your own thoughts. And even sensing this brooding sensation of death and torment getting closer to you without it making any sense. This is a spiritual lesson about signs of spiritual attachment in your life. This is what we stand behind in knowledge in my spiritual warrior community. This is what I want to teach and bring to fruition for you to understand, to be more aware and not brush off the signs as just, oh, it's nothing. It's just this little thing. It's just making this up. No. Here's a little example of you're able to pick up. You are very spiritually sensitive. You can sense entities. You can sense something watching you. You don't see anything there because look at this. This is an example of that. See the color of the individual, and in the surroundings is the color of their energetic field. Your area where you can sense things that are kind of going through that energetic field. You pick up on it in ways where you're more, that you're empathic. If there's a person, you can pick up on their emotions. You could pick up on other people's energies. But if you tune into it more, you could discern better. However, when a dirty entity that is in a completely different energetic embodiment is coming into your space, not too close, because if you see, it's coming right at the edge of your energetic field, but enough to know and feel weary, like there's something there. There's something watching. What is that feeling? I feel like something is up, right? Because it knows, right? You, the spiritual sensitive one, something is aware that you are aware of it. And it's keeping its distance, watching, seeing, and keeping its eyes on you because like, oh, okay, this one has potential to be used and taken advantage of. You have to watch out. You need to protect your soul, your life force, your embodiment, right? That's one sign. The other sign is this. Look at this. Sometimes you have thoughts flowing into your mind that aren't yours. You could be having a good conversation, have a good time with a particular person you've established a nice relationship with. However, in the middle of the conversation, weird thoughts starts popping into your head, right? You're having a good time and then weird things. You start thinking about, oh, imagine I just do something harmful to this individual. Imagine I just say something crazy. Imagine I just do something wild. And then you're like, whoa, that is not me. That is not the way I think. Why would I think about hurting this individual? I care about them so much, right? Weird thoughts are coming into your head and you're like, whoa, what is going on? You start questioning, like, why is this coming into my head? Why? Whoa, and then you start feeling distracted because you're conflicted about why these thoughts flowing in my mind, where this is not the kind of things that I embody or do in my life or entertain. Yet this person I care so much about, then these things are just flowing through, right? There are entities that are committed to sabotaging relationships because they want to feed off the pain. They want to feed off the negative energy that you have produced. They want to suck you dry like a juice box, claiming all this negativity over your soul. But no, you are a spiritual warrior. You are aware of this, and you will start taking action against these situations. And the last situation, this right here, this is when you're sensing this brooding, evil, disgust, and torment flowing your way. You could just be this individual where you're just chilling. You're having a good vibe. You're minding your business. And out of nowhere, the powers that be in the spiritual realm of wickedness, principalities, whatever it may be, they come rushing towards you for no apparent reason. For no specific reason that there is. However, you have to understand, you are aware of the spiritual world. You know there's wickedness all over. And everyone has their time that it will come to them in a way, and there'll be ways that you will face it. So you just be chilling there, minding your business, and then bam, these demons want to target you collectively, and you will sense it. You will be aware of it. You will be like, whoa, what is this? What is this crazy, hellish experience coming my way, trying to bring me down? That is something you need to be aware of because you're not supposed to feel that. Your soul is going to discern for you. Your soul, being a creation of divinity, you're naturally going to be aware of all things that are not divine. And when you have these hellish kind of entities projecting their demonic energy onto you, oh, you're going to be very aware of, whoa, what is this? What is this tormented, energetic feeling? This feeling of just death and destruction coming my way. This is a lesson for the spiritual sensitive. You are a sensitive. You have experienced this before. You need to be aware of it. And there are entities trying to hold you back, trying to bring you down, trying to bring their energy into your embodiment to build more of a deeper attachment to you over time. Just bring your energy down completely. You need to prevent this from happening. You need to stand against this. You need to, in any of these situations, you know what I'm saying? Being aware of it the moment it comes around, really being aware of your thoughts, right? And just being aware of the energies that come around you and try to force their negative embodiment onto you. Be aware of these things. These are signs of spiritual attachments coming into your life. You have to stand strong as a spiritual warrior. This is the things that we train in the direction of in my spiritual warrior community, because it's about bringing people together to stand up and fight back. There's spiritual evil in this world. It is not enough of us standing strong and taking action. You can do the same. So start being mindful, connecting with divine energy, connecting with God in a personal relationship, a spiritual personal relationship, which is not talked about in the right way enough. Because this is the stuff we stand behind. You want to be a real spiritual warrior? You're about being someone who stands against all limitation of the soul. You are to embody eternity in all sorts of levels. Freedom. Let's go. We got moves to make. Spiritual warrior community. Link in the bio. See you there.